Hey guys, so I want to take a quick look at Ripple. The ticker for this is XRP, and I'm currently on the weekly time frame. Now, before I get into this, I should mention that if you're not subscribed and you want to be able to get updated when I release new analysis videos, I'm going to do about 2 or 3 analysis videos for different coins every single day. Then just click subscribe, click the bell, and then click on all. Because if you don't do that, once you click away, it's probably going to be hard for you to find this channel again. Because as you can see, this is a this is a new channel. There's only around 500 subscribers, and because of that, I don't really get prioritized with in the search algorithm, right? So yeah, it might be hard to find the channel again in the future. Okay, so the last time I did an analysis video on XRP, I mentioned that we had broken out, right? So first of all, if you're going to trade XRP, I would recommend that you draw these horizontal lines on your chart. So you have this one right here, which marks the top of these two candle bodies. And then again, you see, as we came back to it, it was resistance, then resistance once again. And this might be relevant in case the price comes back down. So I would recommend that you mark out 0.5368. That's where I have it. Just as long as it's in that range, you should be good. Okay, the second level that I suggest that you mark out would be this upsloping level of support. So if we just continue that up, that could become relevant in the future, right? As this price moves, it might come down and test this level as a support. So you want to have this marked on your chart. The next level I suggest that you draw would be this horizontal level right here. And you'll see this was the resistance right here where these two candle bodies are. And then it came here and it was support right here. So yeah, I would mark that at around 0.5953. So yeah, that's an important one. And then obviously right here, where we just got rejected, it was this previous high here. It was the high here. It was a resistance level here. And yeah, there's just a lot of price history around this level. So that I would say is around 0.9325. So yeah, mark those levels on your chart if you want to trade. And I guess, I don't think the price is coming back here, but if you wanted to mark this, you could. This was, resistance multiple times here. And when we broke it, we came back and it served this support level right here, right? So, but before we come down to this, we have this level of support, this level of support. If we end up coming down over here, there's this upsloping trend line. So yeah, I don't really foresee us coming back down all the way here at around 42 cents. That would be, Bitcoin, the whole market as a whole, I think would just have to take a huge dump in that case. But yeah, if you want to mark that, you can. Okay. So what's happening now is obviously we're retracing. So to get a better idea of what's happening here, I'm going to change the time frame. I'm going to take a look at the daily. You know what? Actually, I'm going to look at the 4-hour. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Okay, so right now the market's pretty frustrating. So what's happening on a lot of these coins is we're having breakouts, which is good, and then we're forming a bullish pattern, right? So here we had a breakout. This is like a bullish pennant pattern. And actually, in this case, a lot of the times right now, the bullish patterns are just kind of breaking down, but this one actually broke up. But when it broke to the upside, didn't have that much momentum behind it. I think Bitcoin crashed, and then it took Ripple along with it. It tried to put up a fight here at this upsloping level of support for a little while, but then we broke below it, retested it, and then ever since then, we've been on the way down. So the question then becomes, where is the support going to come in? Where are the buyers going to step in? Okay, so what levels are they potentially looking at? Well, for starters, I would say that the Fibonacci retracement level would be a good place to start. So take a fib, run it from, different traders are going to draw this from different levels, but let's just see what the price is kind of reacting to. So let's say if we took it from this low here, right at the start of this candle and dragged it up, let's see if we're getting the price to respond to this level. And actually, yeah, this is quite good. So you see as we came down, the first level that I look at on these retracements, I don't pay much attention to this 23.6. I look at the 382, and as you can see, as the price came down, the first time it did respect the level, came up again, and it did respect this level, the 382. So this 382 is legitimately in play. And as you see, once we broke below it, we tried to get back above it several times. So for a whole week, this 382 was serving as a level of resistance. So yeah, I like the way this is drawn. We came down to the 50. Which is another level that the price typically will respond off of. But yeah, it kind of just cut through it. We had this one candle kind of close above it, and then the next day we just dump below. And then if I look left, it's probably because I don't have too much confluence with price action at this 50% level. So normally I like to look for a Fibonacci retracement that has price confluence. When I look to the left, I want to see that this particular level has also served as a support level and a resistance level. So the next level down would be this 618 to 65%. So this, I just call it like the golden pocket. By default, your Fibonacci tool is going to have the 618. I manually add the 65% in. But yeah, I just consider this as a range, right? But you'll see this lines up with this horizontal line that I have drawn. See, it kind of extends out. So if we go, we're going to see, actually, no, I'll switch it to the weekly time frame just so we can get a better look here. So where does this line up? Okay, so we have this horizontal line that we drew lining up with the 65% of this golden pocket region. And if we look left, look, it was support right here, right? And it was resistance right here. Okay, so that tells me that this this golden pocket range has a much better chance at holding than this 50% did, right? Because I did not have the confluence at this 50% level. The price would just kind of cut through it, right? So yeah, 50%'s kind of gone here. It may serve as a resistance on the way up, but I'm looking more towards this golden pocket range because they have confluence there. Now, I mean, what are the chances this holds? I would say maybe 65, 70%, which is probably good for a trade because you can enter right here and put a stop loss just below. Now, if this level breaks, a very, very strong level, right, would be this 786, okay? It's very common if the price comes all the way down here. I mean, coming down here is a little bit of a sign of weakness, but why I think it's possible that the price makes its way back down here is because this level was a resistance for a long time, right? So this is the weekly time frame, and as you can see, we came up at this level for 1, 2, 3, 4, for an entire month. We were fighting this level, we got rejected, and a huge rejection off that. We built up some steam here, we made it up again, 1, 2, 3, 4, an entire month right here, rejected at this level. We've made it up again, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, rejected at this level down. So there's a lot of price history of this level serving as a resistance. And as you know, if you watch this channel, when you break a strong level of resistance, more often than not, the price wants to kind of come back down and retest it as support, right? So it's almost like this level is like a magnet, right? So the price is on the way there now. We have this level before, so this could possibly hold this golden pocket range. I hope it holds. But if Bitcoin dumps, the market overall looks weak with the exception of a few coins. If the market dumps, then right here, I'm going to be looking to enter. Absolutely at around, it's around 54 cents. And, I would probably front run that. I would probably look to get in a little bit before because I know there's a lot of people waiting to get in at this range, right? And right now we're 63 cents. It's not, it's possible to come back here. But if it does, don't take it as, Ripple's not bullish anymore. It's not. This is just giving you a gift of an entry, right? And if this level breaks, then you have this upsloping level of support to look to, this 88, right, which would line up with this horizontal support line. But yeah, around this range, great entry. I would not hold my breath to hope to get in at this 88, this upsloping level of support. I wouldn't count on that. I wouldn't even count on the 786, but if it comes to the 786, that's a good opportunity in my opinion, but not financial advice. But yeah, this level could hold too, right? So I don't know which way the price is going to go. All I can do as a trader is analyze the levels and just think probabilities. So I think, if the price comes down here, there's a pretty good chance it's going to hold just because we have a lot of confluence, the 618, the previous price action. If it comes down even lower, then I think it's even a greater chance that this level holds and then we move back up, right? So yeah, these are your levels on Ripple. It's unfortunate that, these, typically bullish patterns just keep breaking down, right? So, like the bull flag, kind of a fake out and then we dump down. But yeah, it's just kind of the way the market's moving right now. Frustrating, but it's okay. Overall, it's positive that we are seeing this bullish price action. We finally saw this huge candle to the upside. And this retracement is just a normal pullback, right? There's nothing to be stressed about. So anyway, hopefully that helped. And once again, if you're not subscribed and you want to get updated when I release new videos in the future, just click subscribe, click the bell, and then click on all, and that way you'll actually be notified. And actually, before I go, I want to take a quick look at what's going on here. Okay, so this is just a different chart. I'm on the daily time frame. And okay, we have like a resistance kind of forming right here. And right now, I could draw it right here, but this is not a valid trend line. You need at least 3 touches for a trend line to be valid. And this is not, I mean, yeah, this is actually a valid one because we have multiple touches on this one. So the top is valid. Now, say for example, the price maybe bounces off the 60%, the golden pocket 618 range, which will probably be around here. That would also put in maybe a potential a point on this lower line here, and maybe a bounce up to this resistance. And then after that, I mean, it's possible that we make our way down to this area that I told you about, right? This 54-cent range. And in that case, then we will have formed a basically a falling wedge, right? A descending wedge, which is a bullish pattern. And then yeah, I would look to for a strong break out of this range. But this is right now, this is just guesswork. However, this range here, this upper trend line is valid. We just haven't kind of formed the bottom of it yet, right? So yeah, just keep an eye on that. And yeah, anyway, that about wraps it up, guys. Take care. Have a good evening. Bye.